Hello world, I'm Matt Lucas for Muay Thai News, your weekly updated news from here in Thailand and around the world. So let's get started. Headlines are tournaments. But first, let's get into our national news over here in Thailand. We had Untitled take home the Omnoi belt. He is the fourth foreign fighter to get that belt. The other foreign fighters, Yusuf Bonaham, Amir Nasari, and Julio Lobo. The belt very difficult to pick up. He recently took it home on a points win. He fought the opponent from TZ 99 about a month or two ago. The two fought to a draw, so technically he won it, but this time it was a clear decision win for Topic. So a big win for him. He has been out here striving for stadium recognition and got it. And of course, a big win for American Muay Thai, where he started out of. Also in America, we had a couple good national shows. We had Freedom Fighter Promotion and Texas Muay Thai, run by Jonathan Harris and Rami Ibrahim, respectively. Both shows ongoing. I believe Rami has already announced his next show. Jonathan will be announcing his soon. Across the pond, over in the UK, we had Muay Thai Grand Prix, which is put on by Andy Housen and Philip Tu. They have another franchise in Australia. This one in the UK had a great card, including Josh Hill, who won his bout by spinning back elbow. Hill, rising star out of the UK. The Muay Thai Grand Prix guys are having a Road to One tournament. The winner of the tournament will get a contract to one championship that is underway and will be officially announced at some point next month. Over in Australia, we had War on the Shore, which is put on by Mark Peasy of Strikeforce in the Gold Coast. A great show, looked like a sellout crowd. Had some nice talent on there, including Hugh O'Donnell from Combat Chat podcast. He won his belt on points. Also, we had James Sweet as Honey, who recently took home a points win here at Lumpini for a Fairtex fight promotion. He beat out Super Ball Fairtex. He took out Brown Penis, who is a one championship fighter. So good things happening for James Honey, who also trains out of Strikeforce. Coming up soon, next month, is Domination. That's going to be over in Perth. So the western side of Australia. Toby Smith will be making his return. So a lot of excitement going on in Australia. Of course, coming up at the end of this month is Warriors Cup. That will be at Melrose Ballroom, New York. So very excited for that. I am going to be out there. Also going on at the same time, Patrick Rivera is doing a business summit. I'll be doing some talks there. The next day, on the 30th, the dojo will be putting on a Muay Thai seminar, which I will be leading. I will be going over rhythm, timing, technique, a lot of the tools and strategies that you don't get from just staying over out here in Thailand for, a couple of days, a month, even, a few months. These are long-term things that I picked up that I want to bring back to you. I'm also doing the How to Be a Professional Muay Thai Fighter online seminar. If you are interested in that, definitely DM me. We're going to go over monetization, how to plan your career, also some basic branding as well. But moving right along, out here in Thailand, we have continued to have great shows. Of course, there's Fairtex Fight Promotion at Lumpini. Leo Muay Thai and Super Champ are doing regular four-man tournaments. And then the Pet Indie crowd has been having shows very regularly. Palang Mai or New Power put on a great bout over at Rajadamern just a week ago. Ferrari Fairtex took on Pet Utong or Kwan Muang. Ferrari just was too much for Pet Utong, who normally fights at 135. He's been out for quite some time, and Ferrari, of course, sped right through him. The luxury fighter, just too much. Big things happening for Ferrari, of course, and I think he's going to be one of the next top-level international fighters. But our main news, tournaments. So the first up is the World Games Tournament. So this World Games Tournament is put on every 2 years. Muay Thai making its believe its debut at the World Games this year. It's part of the IFMA push into Olympics. Some great national teams going out. Of course, the U.S., which is hosting it in Birmingham, Alabama, is having athletes out, including Jordan Wyland and Tiara Brandt. A solid Australian team, Andrew Parnham going out with Yolanda Schmidt. The UK, Frank's gym owner, Frank, of course, taking Nim Keenan, who recently won a WBC belt on Muay Thai Grand Prix over in Perth. And of course, you have the Thai team, which includes Kapitan Paendi and Fasitong. Fasitong, around 60 kilos, very accredited female fighter, regularly has bouts on Super Champ. I wouldn't be surprised if her and Neem meet up at the World Games. Other tournaments, so these are the big ones. Rajadamern announced a tournament, so it's going to be a league with two teams, Team A and Team B. Everyone in the tournament fights each other, and all the divisions are stacked. They're going to have female fighters. So in one of the divisions, you have Yadwich, Tyler Hardcastle, Kajaiba. In other weight classes, you have Johnny Betts, Shadow Singmawin, Lobo, Sajad Venom Muay Thai. So stacked talent. Each boxer will fight each other, and each time you win, you get 3 points. So the goal is to get the most points after all the bouts. Also, if you get knockouts, it's additional points, and the ring will be compressed and sized to encourage more action. The stadium will also be having female fighters, including Pet Namnoon Fairtex, Daisy 7 Muay Thai, Ida Luxai Kongdin, and the Star Sitchor. So another great division there with talented females. Looking forward to both the men and women competing. Of course, it's a big step forward for female Muay Thai as the women are making their debut at the legendary stadium. Over at Lumpini, Fairtex Fight Promotion, of course, doing big things. They recently had the Road to One press conference over at Channel 7, and Chaudhry Sidiotong and Prem Busara Bavan Wongs picked out the athletes who will be competing, the first rung in the tournament ladder, if you will. And there's some amazing matchups. So we have Ken Orsing DNA Muay Thai versus Wong Fei Hong. Wong recently having another knockout win at Lumpini at Fairtex Fight Promotion. A very talented athlete. Definitely keep your eyes out on him. You have Yad IQ PK Sanchai Muay Thai Gym taking on Kwang Tung Real Muay Thai fighter. Also Thai Sojo Puak Utai, Kulab Dam's younger brother, taking on Mordok Pet Indie Academy. So that should be very high level. Excited for that. On the female side, we have Celeste Hansen versus Petsy Nin, So Puang Tong, and then of course Tai Nan Lei versus Duong Dao Noi, Luxai Kong Din. So another stacked tournament. That one starts on August 6th into its second leg, if you will, August 13th. Then the next stage in the tournament happens the following month. So a lot going on in the world of Muay Thai. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this, definitely let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Send me a note of what you'd like to hear and how I can help you further. I will be releasing this as a podcast as well, so we'll see how that goes. And if you do like this content, definitely let me know, or you can support me. I have the On Fighting in Thailand book. Also, I am doing the seminar in New York City, and then the upcoming How to Be a Professional Muay Thai Fighter coming up this Sunday. Registration is limited and going fast, so definitely slide into my DMs to get into that. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make stronger fighters, make stronger people.